The Women's Six Nations is back. 6 teams, 5 rounds. Absolutely nowhere to hide. It's the biggest prize in European women's rugby.
But there's one tiny detail. England are very good.
7 titles in a row, 4 Grand Slams back-to-back. Oh, and they're also world champions. They've raised the bar and then they've moved it again, just to be sure.
She's gonna go the whole way! Unbelievable try!
So there are 2 questions. Who wins it and who's brave enough to have a proper go?
But this championship isn't just about what happens on the pitch. Because for a lot of these players, rugby isn't the only thing in the diary. There are careers, there are studies, there's family life to fit in too. And somewhere in between all of that, they're trying to win a 6 Nations. And that's part of what makes this championship feel different. So over the next 5 weeks, the 6 Nations will reveal its next chapter. And I'm coming along for the ride.
And I won't let you down.
You can feel it at the launch. This championship isn't finding its feet anymore. It's standing tall. The crowds are bigger, the coverage is bigger, and the expectation, well, that's definitely bigger. But if this tournament is going to keep moving forward, it has to stay competitive. And there's no getting away from the fact that right now there's one team who's setting the standard. From the bright lights of the launch to somewhere maybe not quite as glamorous, King's Home in Gloucester. I'm heading to see 2 players who've seen it, done it, and very much bought the t-shirt.
England lift the World Cup. The Red Roses summit on home soil.
World Cup winners now perfecting the flat white. Natasha Mohunt and Zoe Stratford opened this place just weeks after lifting the World Cup last year.
Zoe has smashed it, still smashing it.
And this is the reality of the modern game. Life doesn't stop at full time.
Hi!
Well done.
Look at this! So excited!
Hello. Hug. Hello. You okay? So good to see you.
Thanks.
How are you?
Good. This is lovely.
Thank you.
Who's the coffee maker? Who's the...
Definitely Mer.
Okay.
Definitely Mer, yeah. I'm on the chill.
I would love a flat white.
Perfect.
Well, isn't this nice? This is the first time I've been here. It's so cute. I love it. It's like, is it all settled now, or are you still...
I feel like it is settling down,
Yeah.
actually. We, like, to start with, it was absolute chaos. Like, we were pretty much in most days, weren't we, either one of us. But yeah, the admin is stressful, but the actual cafe side is so much fun, and I think it's definitely settling down and we're getting into it now.
How difficult is it to run a small business as well as being pro athletes?
I think I'm definitely glad we're doing it together.
Yeah.
I think it kind of gives you the balance of one can either take the weight or the other can take the weight, or you just join and can do it together. To have this as like a little release and enjoy doing it up and coming up with new ideas was super exciting.
We are quite crazy.
We are
quite crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we would literally finish training, being here till 10 o'clock. Like, it was a bit wild, wasn't it?
Because you don't spend enough time with each other anyway, do you, in the club?
I could
Do you know
spend
what I
more
mean?
with her, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really cute. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much.
That's really exciting. Planned?
Definitely planned, yeah.
OK, good, yeah, because
Can't do a date.
that's pretty impeccable planning. I would have thought straight after a World Cup win, and then due September.
Yeah, due September, so yeah, just super excited. Super
Could it be an
excited.
auntie?
I can't wait. Honestly, being an auntie is my favourite job in the world.
Right, should we talk about rugby then? Because you mentioned, obviously, this was the project after the World Cup. To lift your second World Cup, but on home soil. I can't begin to imagine the emotions of that day.
Oh, it was, I think of that week I had every single emotion in the world to go through me. I think, yeah, it started off the week like really high, really confident. We had a great game plan that we put in. Our training was the best we'd trained probably throughout the whole of pre-season, throughout the whole of the World Cup. Then I had a little wobble on I think it was the Wednesday, when I think I got in my head a little bit and like, oh my God, it's literally this Saturday, like this whole like 4, 8, 12 years we'd kind of put onto this moment. And then, yeah, honestly, as soon as I walked off that bus, I just knew. Like, just like seeing the stands full, the emotion that it brought me, like, literally had tears in my eyes, and I knew the girls would be feeling exactly the same. It just felt like all the weight had lifted and was like, right, this is our game now.
The whole thing was so surreal, like noise and the atmosphere, walking in, like it hit absolutely every one of us.
I'm living this moment with you now, because it's
honestly, like hearing Zoe talk about it, I just got goosebumps. But I think was it you or Alex turned to us and were like, "Have we got this?" Because everyone was just like,
that was Alex.
Yeah, we were like, "No, we've got this. We're all right."
And then when you did do it, what was that moment like?
It was utter elation. Honestly, it was utter elation. Just, I don't think I stopped smiling till like 4:30 in the morning.
6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
Freaking out. 6:30.
Should we talk Six Nations then? You're so dominant in it. 33 wins on the bounce. For us on the outside looking in, you're like, oh, it must be boring for them just like winning it all the time. Like, how does it feel for you though? Like, do you still get the nerves?
Yeah, 100%. I think every time you play a team, they hate England more than they hate everyone else. You know what it's like, you're Welsh. So
I don't hate you.
Don't hate the girls, but genuinely, like, it's something about pulling on that red rose that everyone just, like, lifts their game. That's why you see this, like, relentless edge with us, because it's all about what we can do and how we can get better as a squad and keep putting ourselves forward. But it's the best tournament ever. Yeah, we love it.
How are you going to be spectating this year?
I cannot wait to be a fan.
Really?
I cannot wait. I'm going to go to every single game and I'm just going to enjoy watching the Red Roses.
Oh, so excited. And this time next year, we'll have a little bubba watching you from the stands.
Yep.
How cool is that? Guys, thank you so much for chatting to us, and all the very best with Mozo and, of course, the coming Six Nations and the birth.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so much.
Thank you.
England have a full trophy cabinet. One thing missing last year, though, was the Six Nations Player of the Championship accolade. Last season, that went to Ireland's Aoife Wafer.
You've got to acknowledge Aoife Wafer, work rate personified.
She's just packed up her life to move from Leinster to Harlequins, all to take her rugby to the next level.
Aoife, how are you?
Yeah, good, not too bad.
It's really good to see you. Yeah, really good. Now, this is beautiful.
I know, it's gorgeous.
How are you settling in to life over here?
Loving it, loving it. Like, the group here at Harlequins are looking after me well.
Big decision, though, to move?
Yeah, no, I suppose moving away from home, moving away from an Irish contract and moving universities and all of that crack is obviously a big move, but I'm just loving kind of learning from everybody and learning from the coaches here as well.
Should we find a seat to sit down?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go back. At what age did you first pick up a rugby ball? Do you remember?
Yeah, 6. Yeah,
6. Okay.
I actually got into it because my older brothers, they made a deal with my mum that if they finished swim lessons, then they could start rugby. Like, I just begged every week to get out onto the pitch, and Mum was like, there's no girls' team, like, you can't. I think 6-year-old me then turned around to her one day and was just like, I'd be better off running around out there than standing in here and getting
annoying
calls.
you.
Yeah.
Were they accepting of you? Did you have to like fight for your place?
Oh yeah, and I fight for everything. Yeah. It's like, it's like that typical thing of when you're a girl on a lad's team, it's like don't really want to pass you because you're a girl. They don't want to tackle you because you're a girl. It's like, no matter what you do, it's like, oh, she's a girl. But I suppose when you're in a kind of a bit of a scrap and you score a try, they're like, okay, she can actually play. So yeah, you kind of earn your stripes. And one coach would kind of be spurring me along all the time, and he'd nearly give me like secret awards and be like, oh, just don't tell the other lad. And but the other guy, he was what I needed as well in terms of, no, I don't care if you're a girl. It's like you've chosen to play rugby, and I'm going to treat you like any of the lads.
It's my very, very great privilege as Lord Mayor of Dublin today to announce that the player and legend Aoife Wafer has won the Guinness Six Nations Player.
To be the first Irish woman to do it, the youngest holder, like it's something I don't take lightly, and it's that thing of like it genuinely isn't mine, because there's been so many people that have got me to that stage, whether it was my family or the coaches that I spoke about earlier, or it's probably something I've not fully digested yet, but yeah, it's sitting on the mantelpiece at home, and yeah, to have that every time I go home is something extremely special.
Here comes Aoife Wafer, straight through and scores.
In terms of setting goals and targets, do you go, right, we want second, or do you just go, right, we want top? No matter how good England are and that they're world champions. How does that work?
You're in a competition to win it. Do you know, first of all, we've England in Twickenham, and what a better chance to try upset world champions. You know, it's their first game since that World Cup final, and to be able to have a chance to throw first punch at a World Cup champion is something you don't get very often.
Do you know what? You are obviously a brilliant rugby player, but like a really good role model as well. That is definitely something my generation didn't have, you know, like strong, powerful women to look up to. Like, how important is that for you?
Yeah, it's an interesting one, because I'd say, like, you ask a lot of the girls and you probably don't feel like a role model until a kid comes up to you and they ask you for a photo or they ask you for a signature. And I was having lunch the other day with some of the girls, and a woman came up and was just like, you guys are all Quins players, and like, you play for Ireland and all of these things. And she started kind of telling us different stories of how we inspire her, and like it's kind of takes it back to why are you doing it, and like it just makes all those kind of hard days, whether you're injured or whether it's a tough session, like it just kind of makes it all worth it, because it's important what we do in the Irish jersey right now, but it's how do we leave it in a better spot for those to come after us.
It's been so good to talk to you. All the very best for the rest of the season with Quins.
Thank you.
And for the current Six Nations, of course.
Thank you very much.
It feels like everyone is gunning for England, and no one has come closer than France. 12 months ago, they lost the Grand Slam decider by a single point.
England were finally rattled in this Six Nations.
Je pense que le nouveau staff joue beaucoup sur notre confiance. On sent qu'ils ont une direction et qu'ils savent où ils veulent aller. Et je pense que nous aussi, on a confiance dans le staff, et on est confiant dans ce qu'ils nous disent et ce qu'ils veulent faire transparaître sur le terrain avec nos qualités.
Italy, meanwhile, are no longer anyone's comfortable fixture. They won away in Scotland before a record victory against Wales at home. Season on season, they've improved.
Scorse Sei Nazioni abbiamo finito le Sei Nazioni, penso con essendoci buone sensazioni. Sicuramente non l'hai menzionato, ma il mondiale non è stato altrettanto, e per noi è importante adesso ritrovarci, sfruttare non neanche il malcontento, ma come ci siamo sentiti dopo il mondiale, come un'opportunità per ricostruire.
And what about Wales? For them, it's been a turbulent year, and last year's championship ended with a wooden spoon. But I'm off to meet two of their star players for whom mixing life and rugby just got a whole lot more complicated. Meet Alicia and Jasmine Joyce and their newest member of the squad, little Ralphie.
Hello, lady.
Oh my gosh.
How are you? Nice to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm good, thanks. Oh, look at little. Give him a touch. Oh my gosh, he's beautiful. Look at him, his little Welsh top as well. I love it.
Both Jazz and Alicia are in Wales's Six Nations squad. Alicia only 4 months after giving birth.
It's so good to see you guys looking really well. I feel like we're going to do a little therapy session here. I feel like we're going to take you back. Because you guys have been together for a long time now. So take me back to then. How did you guys meet?
Oh my gosh. Well, we officially we met really young, probably about, I would say, 13 years old.
Yeah, we both played for Scarlet.
Yeah.
Both
met through rugby, of course, because obviously Jazz is from St David's. I'm from this area.
Picked you up in my Peugeot 206.
She's
Get in, babe.
And it's been love ever since.
Love ever since.
Oh, I don't know. We're talking now. That's been great, honestly.
A dog and a kid now and a lovely house. So let's go back then to the decision of wanting to have kids.
Yeah.
Was that always on the cards for you guys, or was it a discussion you had? She's nodding, you're not so much.
It's funny, isn't it? Because I ended up carrying the baby.
True.
You took the leap and did it.
Yeah.
And was that a deep discussion, or was it almost
No,
like...
I said, you're doing it.
No, honestly, it was. We were Christmas shopping in
It was bizarre.
Cardiff.
It was bizarre.
And we were sitting in a hotel, and we were like, right, I said, right, we'll do it then. And I don't think she actually thought.
No, I was like, oh.
So I was like, I booked a consultation, we're in, and she was like, right, okay, whatever. She's got to have all these checks and everything before you even start the process. And it was kind of, once we've decided and we'd been to that first meeting, it was all systems go then.
Hello, have you woken up?
And you were in there. You were in Mammy's belly.
Look at him.
Yeah.
And training-wise, I'm scared to ask this question, actually, because I literally didn't do very much at all during both of my pregnancies. Like, how did that work?
For the first, so I've had like really great support in terms of my training plan. We have like a team doctor, which everything's done really safely. I've always like loved the training side of being an athlete. So I kind of tried to crack on as best I could. First few weeks I didn't, I was unwell. So when kind of like listen to your body, the best thing I could say was like listen to your body, and if you can do it, do it. If you can't, don't. And I managed to train up until the day before I gave birth.
Yeah,
so.
we did a spin class.
What?
Did a gym session, single leg, a leg press, which she was leg pressing more than me, I thought.
That's
And then
crazy.
went into labour Tuesday morning.
Most people go over speed bumps or in pineapple or something.
Yeah.
You go into
Spin class.
That moment where I think it was all over Instagram where you took him in to a Welsh training session. How did it feel taking him in?
I think in the camp it gives like a sense of like joy, like happiness, like even when times are a bit more tricky. It's it was lush.
Joyce trying to go on her own. Joyce around the outside. Over the 22. They're not going to stop her. What a try.
Well, the goals, obviously, it is to win every game.
Yeah.
But what goals will you as a squad have set yourself?
I think like more performance markers, I would say, like sometimes I think we can be guilty of like letting games run away for us and not performing as well as we want to perform regardless of the scoreboard. So I would definitely say just to put performances that we're really happy with and put the structures and the game plan that we have in place and we're working on the field.
One question about England then, because what are they now? 33 Six Nations games, I think, unbeaten. Like, how do we get there? How do we stop them?
In Wales, we've just got to keep building the game. I think the Celtic Challenge is a great example of where the game can go in Wales. Like, if we keep that pathway and that development of players coming through, the standard of playing in Wales is only going to get better. And that's where England are at. They've got probably 3 teams that could win the Six Nations.
Yeah, we're just a bit behind them in terms of
the pathway.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for letting us come to your beautiful home and to meet the star of the show.
Yeah.
Thank you. And all the very best this coming Six Nations.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Rooting for you.
Thank you.
And you, Nala.
First up for Wales, Scotland, and they arrive in this championship with a bit of belief after a strong World Cup. Right at the centre of it all, Rachel Malcolm. In her 7th year as captain, she's a leader on and off the pitch, campaigning for professional contracts in Scotland. Now playing her rugby in Ealing, she's part of a Scotland side looking to build on last year.
Rachel, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
I haven't seen you since the World Cup.
I know, it's crazy, and I'm not like sweaty and disgusting for a change.
You're never sweaty and disgusted. But this is your like new home now.
It is, yeah. It doesn't feel too new anymore. Like I feel very settled in. Been here since like literally the day after the World Cup.
I didn't realise, I probably should have actually, it's probably quite ignorant of me, that no one has captained a Scottish rugby team more than you, Rachel Malcolm. That's amazing. Like, how does that make you feel? Forget your Hastings, forget your Lagos. It's huge.
I am incredibly proud of it. In every squad I've been in, it's kind of been a role that I've had, and I think playing for Scotland playing sport for Scotland was all I've ever wanted to do from like as long as I can remember, because I had a very...
She's one of these people. She's really annoying. She's also played hockey for Scotland. And anything else that we need
No,
to...
just that.
in every age
And
group,
just the
by
age
way.
group. Not a senior.
But like under
That's
18s,
okay.
under
Yeah.
21s.
Didn't
Yeah,
quite
she's
make
one
the
of
full
those,
jump.
you know? She's one of
So,
those.
yeah, playing sport for Scotland was like always the be all and end all for me. And I think to then get that honour of being made captain was like, felt like the absolute pinnacle, you know, to get to lead the girls out. That's something that definitely drives me.
Can we go and find some cover though? Because
Please.
this wind is playing havoc with my
No, I
hair.
know.
It's not that
I'm the worst Scot in the world. I get so cold.
Where's your coat? So we want to look forward to the Six Nations, but before we look forward to the Six Nations, I feel like we have to look back.
Yes.
So we spoke, didn't we, quite a lot during the World Cup, and to get to those quarterfinals for the first time since, was it 2002?
Something like that, yeah. Over 20 years for sure.
Yeah. So how proud a moment was that for you as a squad?
Yeah, I think incredible just because of we've had kind of the same core group for the best part of 10 years, and to go on to the 2 consecutive World Cups and get to quarterfinal after kind of everything we'd been through on, off the pitch, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It just felt like, not the fairy tale ending, because it isn't the end, but a really significant milestone in what we are pushing for.
So the World Cup, that's done. We look ahead to the Six Nations. And
Yes.
what does the Women's Six Nations mean to you?
The most exciting time of year.
Okay, you can tell you're like glowing as soon as you mention it.
It's just like, without a doubt, like the time of year that you look forward to. You know, it's obviously in every calendar year from a rugby point of view, and to know that you've always got those 5 games of this iconic tournament is just so exciting. The way we now follow the men's tournament means that we kind of build the excitement. We've already seen like record sales for our home match against England, for example.
I saw that, yeah.
It's incredible. It just shows the impact that we're having, and that's why we do it.
And of course, the first game up is...
The Welsh.
Yes, the Welsh. Team you know pretty well. I think you've beaten them the last 4 or 5 times now, haven't you? Have you?
I have no idea.
Yeah, come on.
We're just
Good, I'm actually glad that you said that, because if you'd gone yes, I'd
no,
have been, yeah.
all I know is it's always really tight.
Yes. Wales have the score! The game's back on. Game's on.
Where they're at now could be completely different. They've had a little bit more time under Linny. We've obviously going to have not much time under our new coaching staff, so we'll see.
So in terms of Scotland's goal, this Six Nations, what do you think that will look like?
Performance and winning games is always going to be what we aim for as players, because we've got a thistle on our chest, and that's why we do it. But I think from a kind of taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture, this is the year that we want to start to embed more players and get more players in our squad and getting that international experience. But I think, you know, we're always going out to win and do the best that we can do and getting consistency across the tournament.
And what an exciting time to be a part of, and you're right at the front, Rachel. Thank you so much.
No, thank you so much. This was
very
lovely.
best this Six Nations. Get yourself a coat.
No, I know.
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Preparations for that first game against Scotland happen here. 12 months ago, Wales finished bottom. Quite an introduction for their new head coach. So the job now is fairly straightforward. Make Wales better. Simple enough to say. 12 months on, we're about to find out how that's going.
Well, Sean, Lynn, how are you?
Yeah, very well. Excited to be coming into this camp, and it's new faces, new voices, and how fast can we all connect?
When we spoke last year, on your first day, I asked, you know, what do you want this group of girls to be? And one of the things you said was, I want them to work hard for each other. Do you feel like you're getting that?
Yeah, you know, we're moving the dial. We're moving the dial about that working hard, the physical performance markers, and that's what the performance team are really going after, is moving that dial. We are Wales. We are Welsh Warriors, and you will show that next Saturday when we're building into this Six Nations campaign. I want to be making sure that we're getting performances. The performances build to the wins. That's who I am. I want to be winning. Connect fast, be confident, and bring that intensity.
You've coached men's teams and women's teams. What are the differences?
Yeah, I think in the female game, it is so important to get to know the person.
Okay, those stories, what makes them tick?
Exactly. Get to know that person. And also in the female game, They like to ask questions. They want to chase the why, which is brilliant. But in the men's game, it's we're doing this, 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 and they just go down, head down, and they just get on with it.
You've got players coming back in here, Alicia and Jazz, who've just had their first child. So it's that kind of knowing the emotional side of it as well and what those players need out of that.
Of course it is, you know, and that comes back to my family feel. Where I said about the family, you're talking about, we got baby Ralphie coming into camp.
How cute was that, by the way? Literally that picture of the three of them walking in, it actually made me cry.
Yeah, and then we've done a lovely touch here today about the future family.
From each of us, we've all got a letter just to say good luck from each of the girls from the Welsh women's team to one of you on the under-18s team. But we can't wait to see how you play, and you guys are going to be the next Welsh Warriors, and it's brilliant that we're all in this together.
You've always been big on family, though, haven't you, and culture. How would you describe the culture of this squad now, and has that culture changed 12 months on to when you first arrived?
Yeah, I think the culture comes from some of our pillars that we're going after. Everything we do, we're positive, we have a smile on our face, and we enjoy being in the company of each other. Yes! And then the next one was that accountability. You take control. Kaylee, say something. Girls, in. Knowing your detail, knowing the clarity, but also pulling the family member back in. If somebody's not living our values, it's not about calling them out, it's about pulling them back in. That's the big thing for me.
Scotland first up. They're always kind of a team that I feel, I mean, it seems silly to say that you know very well because you do play them in the Six Nations every year, but I do feel there is that kind of, I don't know, extra bit of gnarl when you two meet. Am I right there?
Yeah, of course it is. You know, I think last year when we went up to Edinburgh and we played at the Hive, there was a close game. But the World Cup, that was tough to take because physically they just beat us. They won the physical battle, and the game is about that physical battle.
And it's at the Principality Stadium, where you played England last year. I mean, for you personally, what does it feel like leading a side in that magnificent stadium?
I agree, it is magnificent, and it's a special place. After the game, my daughter, my eldest daughter, hugged me and said, "I'm sorry you lost, but that was the best day of my life." Oh. So straight... I
feel like I've cried so much on this, programme already.
So straight away, if we're talking about inspiring these young girls, these young boys, that's the game. The women's game for me is so special because they connected. The players are so connected with the supporters. It's lovely.
I'm excited.
Same.
The sun has well and truly come out as well for us.
It's lovely.
Sean, you need some suntan lotion on.
I agree.
Well, it's nice to see you.
And you.
All the very best, Sean. We're all behind you.
Thank you.
The Women's Six Nations will be decided in stadiums, but so much of it starts away from the limelight. This competition has gone from strength to strength, and every player stepping out onto that field of play will be hoping to achieve something truly special and write a new chapter in this wonderful competition story.
Here comes Claudia MacDonald, scorch marks in her wake.
And from McGee to win it for Scotland. Bastoni Manuzzi straight through the gaps.
But look at this chase by Amy Lee Costigan. She's going to score. Score by Kay Williams. Joanna Grisey gives France a shot at the Six Nations title. England win the Grand Slam